5. This WeatherScope is sponsored by the neighborhood professionals at 1-800-Terminix. Call today for guaranteed termite and pest control.
Next on WeatherScope, Gulf moisture raises a threat of more rain on the tragically flooded region of central Texas. We'll have the latest on what to expect. And there's a stormy change ahead for the hot and humid upper Midwest as a cold front heads eastward. Those stories plus in-depth forecasts and analysis on this edition of WeatherScope.
Heavy rain will plague parts of the South today. One system causing heavy downpours from Florida to Louisiana, another bringing heavy rain to parts of Texas. Good afternoon, I'm Mike Bono.
And I'm Bill Keneally. And again, Mike, the South Texas area, which has gotten just soaked, incredibly soaked, Sunday and Monday. A little drier today, but still some problems, I think, as the afternoon unfolds. There's still that avenue of moisture coming up out of the Gulf.
And flash flood watchers are still out.
That's right. And we're going to check out the video from the area around Austin right now. Right along the Llano River, a lot of problems still. As you can see, very serious flooding. And the bulk of the rain fell, by the way, Saturday night through Sunday, carried over some on a Monday. But once again, the flooding is just terrible in the area. The Llano River also a little bit upstream on the Lake Travis waterfront. The water is extremely high, and this guy is bold, if not brave and daring, getting out there in that deep water like that. Hopefully that water is starting to recede some in and around the greater Austin metro. Well, here's how it looks today. We're watching Texas. There is some rainfall in the lower Rio Grande, but the bulk of the rain now is north of about Kansas City, up in western Iowa, and a good chunk of Minnesota getting a pretty good deal with some pretty heavy rainfall. Even Omaha, Nebraska has picked up about an inch of rain overnight. Also the Northeast, with our warm front sliding through, getting some rainfall. Some big storms, by the way, out along Interstate 80 west of Stroudsburg. If you're heading out toward Hazleton, PA this hour, batten down the hatches. We'll show you that radar in a minute. Severe threat, though, highest, I think, in the western lakes, out through the Denver metro. Hopefully it's not going to be like yesterday. One big storm really did some damage out there. Even had a report of a tornado out by Strasburg about 40 minutes or so east of Metro Denver. Well, here's how it looks on the satellite picture. It's hazy and hot. Temperatures already getting into the low 90s in parts of lower Michigan at this hour. No bargain in Chicago, no bargain in Milwaukee. Most areas should eclipse 90 today. The sun is out, and believe me, even though it's hazy, it's out in abundance. The bulk of the rain is well to your west. Dew points are running high as well. Look at that dew point, 73 in Minneapolis. That doesn't shake you. How about that 76 in Green Bay? Not exactly football weather out there at Lambeau Field today. And a mid-50 dew point, that's not too bad in Burlington as well as New York. Typical summertime fare, 70 dew point in Atlanta, 75 dew point now in Miami. Here's how it looks in the upper Midwest. Again, we're talking about the severe threat, Denver through Des Moines, all the way up to about Marquette, Michigan. Temperatures already into the low 90s in lower peninsula areas of Michigan. Traverse City, for instance, hovering right around 90. So this area may get pretty unstable later on. The bulk of the rain now, though, is in Minnesota. Here's the rain around Minneapolis, heading up along the Minnesota River, some rainfall. And out through Mankato, New Ulm, some rain about to come in.
Next, your weekend outlook and the 5-day plan. Right now, your local forecast. weekend outlook. And at 50 after, the storm update. Right now on the Weather Channel, your local forecast. Next, your weekend outlook and the 5-day planner. Right now, your local forecast. Weekend outlook. And at 50 after, the storm update. Right now on the Weather Channel, your local forecast. Weather Channel.